Everybody, it's Marcia Regan here from Colour Harmony. I'm just going to send, it's been sent, that's fine, say where I'm on. I'm just waiting now for one lady, Catherine, who's been attending most of these blabs since I started. So today it's how to eliminate obstacles to success with some colour magic. So our own success as entrepreneurs or as having the life that we know we deserve to have. But if we're not experiencing it, then there is something getting in the way of us having this in our lives as a reality. And colour is a fantastic tool to actually use for a number of reasons. Number one, the colour choice, colours that we're drawn to. This can tell us a lot of what's happening with us in the physical, emotional, mental and spiritual level. But also it's great to know the language of colour because you have an understanding about why you're drawn to this colour and what that means. And with that, if you use the colour and the vibration that it gives, then it means that you life is much easier. You have much more of an understanding, and I really see colour as it's like the language of our soul, so that our mind understands. Hi, Catherine.
Yeah, hi.
And what I mean by that is that as our mind, our ego, it needs the confirmation. It's there to protect us, and we do need it. But sometimes it gets in the way of us moving forwards in our lives. And with the colour, once you have the confirmation and once you know the language of colour and what that means for you, then it gives you reassurance, and it gives a reassurance to your ego that together your soul and your ego can walk the path of where you need to be walking. So I just see we have one, so Jen Smith. So Jen, for example, do you want to write on there, what colour are you wearing today? So I can just give you a bit of an insight about what that colour says about you today. And we just have Catherine who's joined. Just come over and say hello.
Hello,
so Catherine has been here every week,
yes,
except last week.
Yes.
Hi, Jen. Oh, you're wearing pink. Okay, fantastic. So the pink, and what is it, a light pink or is it a kind of a fuchsia pink? Right, fuchsia pink. Okay, so the message for you being drawn to that colour is at the moment you're going through some changes in your life, and this colour is going to give you the nurturing and the support that you need to through this phase, through this process. What's also important for you at the moment is balance. So this colour is a fantastic colour to help you feel more balanced inside of yourself. It connects you to divine love, to nurturing. It's a very good colour to keep you grounded, but also allowing you to connect up with that spiritual, universal energy that will guide you. So this is why today maybe you were feeling in the need of this, warmth, just support really through the changes that you are being urged by your soul to do. And so once you know the meaning of this, then it just means that ego, the mind side of us, is reassured. And we also like to know things. So knowing that gives us a confirmation of maybe something that we know on a subconscious level, but also it tells us something that you may not be aware of. That's good. Lots of shifting at the moment in the midst of change. Fantastic. Yeah. So if you want, Jen, you can come on a seat and we can go in to the energy of it, and we can clear it, and you can feel and see what it's like to clear the energy. And the whole idea of us to be aligned really to our truth, to be aligned to our dreams, is to get out of our own way, to stop these obstacles that could be getting in the way. Fantastic. And you'll feel a whole lot better. You'll be in a much energetic space. Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. This is my first blab. I thought I'd just hop on and see who was live. So
fantastic. Well done you. Well done you. It's lovely to see you here. And this is interesting because 2 weeks ago I had somebody, her first time in Blab, and she found my Blab as well. So
Yay, it's all good. So I'm excited, and as you can see, I'm wearing pink.
yeah,
And I was just interested. I've worked with a few color therapists before. I do social media training, so I've been helping them, and so I have some idea of color therapy. But this is interesting that I've been drawn to the color pink. I don't know if that's I'm curious to know why, and so thank you for telling me that.
oh, fantastic. So once you have that knowledge, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you're drawn to a color, then you have the awareness to think, oh, I kind of, when you know the language, because there's the psychology of it as well, you know. So in relation, I mean, you obviously know as well that there's many ways that we're influenced by color. So we're influenced by color by the clothes we wear, because we take the color in through our skin. But also when we look at the color, we are taking it in through our eyes. That sends a message to our brain. Then from our brain, it sends a message to our endocrine system, and our endocrine system is responsible for our hormones, how we feel.
Okay. What do you mean by taking it through your skin?
So by just wearing it.
It's also through subtle bodies.
Through the subtle, yes.
Because I'm specialist in, I'm
This is
specialist
Catherine
in
here.
aura.
Hi, I didn't know you were there.
Aura, and then I explained that very well, because the color has got a vibration, and that vibration comes to touch our subtle body, especially our emotional body, and it comes to change something. It really does something on the energetical point. It's not only the skin, which is the last but
layer,
just much before, and it's so important.
Yeah. So when we take it in through our eyes, it sends a message. It's registered by our brain, and then it sends a message to the endocrine system. And this is how it influences how we feel. So when you wear that color, how are you feeling when you wear that color?
How am I feeling? A bit more energetic than normal. It's just it makes me happy, the color pink, and I think I've been living in grey and black for a little while, just out of ease. And I don't know where you are, but I'm in the UK, and it's cold most of the time at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all the kind of jumpers and stuff, and most of my stuff is black or grey, which is interesting. But yeah, I just felt drawn to a bright colour this morning. So.
And this colour is a very good colour to get you organised. So maybe on some level you feel you need to be more organised today.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So also we're influenced by the colours. So our buying behaviour is affected by the colours that we see. So that's why even in social media, you know, it's very important to choose the right colours when you're trying to position your services or your products, and also that it's a true reflection of you. And not only that, like Catherine said, because we have also a subtle body, so our energetic body, which has been proven to exist by Kirlian photography, an energetic field helps us. It really influences how we feel, but also our experience. And so on a subtle level, your energetic system is taking in that magenta and helping you feel more balanced, more organized, more warm, more loved, more just good, because you have the grounding energies of red in there, and you have the spiritual energies of the violet. So you're more, I think there's a kind of a feeling of more connected.
Mm-hmm. And I'm interested in what you said about colours being used in kind of marketing. So obviously being authentic to those colours, but what would you then recommend if you were, launching something new? Would you go for a particular colour yourself, or is there different colours you can use? I'm curious to know more about that.
Yes, so there's so the way I work, for example, is we're all born with 4 different colours that make us up who we are. So our first colour is our colour personality, why we are the way we are. Mm-hmm. And the next colour is the colour that we have been born with. We've come in with aspects and attributes that if we use inside of us, then it means that we're meeting our true potential. Then there's another colour that's here to help us in our life, that if we have that colour around us and if we tap into the attributes that it gives us, then your life will be much easier, kind of more in the flow. You feel more living a more synchristic life. And then the fourth color is the color that you've come back to learn, and then you understand, why I've had similar experiences in my life. Why, it gives you much more of an understanding. So what I do in relation to, if you wanted to use those in your business, is that you would connect in with one or two of those soul colors, because you're unique. There's nobody else like you. So the ray and the vibration that you carry is unique to you.
Right.
So by having those in your branding or in your website, on some level, when people come on your website, they get the essence of who you are. So then we take it a step further to think, who are your ideal clients? Who do you want to attract?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, right, sorry. I was just listening. I work with lots of sole traders and small business owners, generally women, who are very creative, full of ideas, but maybe not so good at kind of seeing the bigger picture and pulling those ideas together and actually getting on and implementing them. And it's interesting because what the color I'm wearing today is a color I use in my branding that it's weird. I've just noticed that that's like in my logo and on my website. So there's obviously something to do with this and that.
Yes.
Organizing.
If you give me your website, what I'll do is put on your website there, and I'll have a quick look.
Sorry, I'm just all getting new to this. It's first time on Blab at all. So here we go.
I don't know if you can.
Is that put in? There you go.
Oh yeah, great. So Jen Smith social media. So let's have a look.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, lovely. Yes, so this color is saying about, it's the color for really nurturing, for business acumen. It's the color that helps you have that business acumen. It's also a great color for, I associate this color magenta with, like the French stylish women, Parisian women.
I'll take that.
Kind of high level. Yeah. The Jen Smith, then the black that you have, that's kind of like, that side of it can be professional as well. There's something sleek to the Jen Smith. Mm-hmm. What I would do though is I would change. You have social media, that kind of more. I don't particularly. I think if you could try and get the same tone as you have for the newsletter formula.
Yeah, that bright, that more warm tone.
That would be more you.
Well, yeah, more like this color I'm actually wearing. So,
yes, yeah. So I would change that. It's sleek. Oh yeah, lovely.
And I'm actually, it's interesting because I'm going through a rebranding process. One of my dear friends is a branding specialist, and we're working together on some stuff at the moment. So it's really interesting. It might be really worth her while checking you out with the color thing, because I don't know whether she's considered that. And we're looking at colors and changing kind of the branding and the bringing a bit more color into what I do, because it's kind of black and pink and white, and that's it at the moment.
There's no warmth.
Yeah,
that's what you are.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of creativity and sides to my business, which is all about ideas and being creative and content, and also on the side of this, I'm an illustrator and an artist as well. So I want to bring all that in.
Okay.
So
so basically, what would benefit for you, and we can have an initial conversation after. I'll give you my email address and send me an email, and we'll give you a free discovery, because I think it would be very good for you is to do the. So I offer this, it's called True Branding, True Colors Branding. And so with that, you get the report. Well, first of all, anyway, we clear your energy so that you are energetically in a good space. And we'll give you a bit of an insight into this in a minute. Mm-hmm. And then I do where you're at on a physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and metabolic level, because for the essence of who you are, you need to be in the best energetic state to attract all those people you're meant to serve, so that you're not trying, but you're more accomplishing things, and you're more you're taking inspired action, but you're allowing people to come to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, when you're in that energetic space. Mm-hmm. So I have found personally that I'm coming from a place of serving, and I know who I am. I know what I offer. I'm putting myself, I'm being visible. So something like you being visible. Mm-hmm. And really I find that I'm connecting with the right people that I synchronize with. Mm-hmm. And that I can help. So it comes from coming from a place of plenty rather than a place of lack. And then the other interesting thing is when you're in that energetic space, that, you know, as an entrepreneur, we all have these blockages that come up. I say that being an entrepreneur is the best self-development and self-discovery that you'll ever do. So what we do is we uncover where they are and what level they're at. And then what color and the complementary color you need to get into your own true alignment.
Okay.
Then the next session is where we work on the soul colors. So I have to sit on my own and connect with you, because you are unique. So each color has lots of different attributes and vibrations, but you're not all of them. You can't be.
Yeah.
So I need to connect to see out of that, what am I picking up on that is the real you. Then you read that, and it's usually anything from 4 to 8 pages. And then we have another call, and I do another clearing, and then I realign you to your soul colors. And I have this ability where I see the ray of the color, and then I give you the hex code that you would use in your color branding. In your branding, that is a true reflection of you. That's not anybody else. That's unique, authentic to you. And in that, we would then have to have a conversation really to explore about who your ideal clients are, how do you want them to feel. What I'm getting from you, and I would definitely keep the magenta, but the other shade, is that you have a sense of kind of elegance about you, right? So I think that would be nice to bring that in, that feel in, that style into what you do, in a creative way. Okay, so and then the third session really is then we just see what is coming up. But at the end of it, you're in a better energetic space, but you know your soul colors, you know how to stand out uniquely for who you are, and people feel it when they go on your website. They sense it.
That's really interesting.
You know, when you have, when you're in the dating scene and you sense a guy who's desperate, you run a mile. It's the same. Also, there's so many different people doing the same thing out there. It's the only way you can differentiate yourself is to be your unique self. Okay.
And so you express that through color, and you help people do that.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's very interesting. So drop me an email. It's info. I'll just put it on here. Info.
Yeah, put it down, because I'll definitely take that. And I'm actually gonna have to shoot in a minute. I've just realised what time it is. But thank you. Yeah, please pop your email in, and I'll take that down.
No, so let's do a quick. So is there anything that is any obstacles that are getting in the way for you at the moment?
What's it getting in the way for me? Just let me try and think. Just getting on with stuff. I've got a lot of ideas, and so
it's procrastination, would you say?
Not procrastination, because I'm doing the work. More focus, I think, is it's always my ongoing challenge, is to stay focused.
So focus. Okay. What's your desire
in business?
In the next 6 months, what's your desire?
So I have 2 services that I am now really, really aligned to, and would like to focus on those as my main services, and bring more women to me that want to work with me in that way. And that includes quite a lot of travel as well. I've got a big desire to get out there and see the world again next year.
Fantastic. Okay, excellent. So let's connect in focusing on that reality. Okay, next year, this desire. Celebrity one, I'll bring you on afterwards. I just want to work on Jen just for a minute. So what I want us to do now is, so you said focus is an important element to help you realize this. So if you connect in with the energy of focus, and when you think about being focused, where does it resonate in your body?
In my kind of this area here, sort of.
Right. Okay.
Top of my head.
Fantastic. What color does it represent?
First color that's coming to mind is grey.
Grey. Okay. So what I want us to do is I want you to connect in with how you'd feel if you were focused. The focused Jen, known as the focused Jen. And I want you to anchor that feeling into this area with the color grey.
Okay.
Okay. And now I want you to let that feeling and that color and it's actually, it's not gray, it's more silver. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very well. It's coming up as light grey. So,
yeah, so it's a silver, because grey is indecisiveness and is kind of wishy-washy, but silver is got the same vibration. It's the other side of magenta.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not the complementary, because the complementary color of magenta is green, but there's an element from a vibration point of view quite similar in silver. So, so I want you to let that feeling of feeling focused and the silver color to go through into your mind, right through your crown of your head, down into your shoulders, it's moving downwards, into your chest, down into your heart. Concentrating on that feeling of being focused, what it feels like to be totally focused. Down into your arms and hands, into your solar plexus, down into your lower part of your body, your hips, your legs, your feet. And as it hits the ground, it transforms into opportunities that are aligned to you on a high vibrational level. Now, what I want you to do is I want you, in the soles of your feet, I want you to feel a pull in your feet, and 6 inches below your feet is your Earth Star. This Earth Star is your energetic connection to the Earth. This is where people can connect and feel your energy, or one of the places where you connect and feel your energy. And so I want you to own, it's like I see beautiful, sparkly, silver shoes that are there for you, and I want you to step into them and I want you to own them.
Okay.
I want you to feel this strength and grounding, and in this place I want you to give the I can, you know, that I can do this. Kevin, I can do this. I allow myself to step into my own power, to shine, to be, to receive and to have, and to allow it all to come into your energetic field. Now, there's one particular project that you have that you really would love to realize. I'm picking up on. Out of all of them, there's one particular one.
Yeah, there is. It's not actually linked to my social media business. So it is. I can show you. In fact, you'll laugh at this in a second. So I draw mandalas, and this is a silver.
Wow! Oh my God! Fantastic! So, can you hold that up? Because as a color therapist, I work with mandalas as well, and in my training course I teach mandala.
That one's a metallic one. So these are wall stickers. It's on card at the moment, but I've got these, and I'm doing all sorts. I'm just working with a woman that prints them to get them out as products. I've got gold as well.
Beautiful, excellent.
Yeah, so funny that silver comes up, and I've also realised I'm wearing very light grey leggings today as well.
Yeah, okay. So. It's definitely your thing. Okay, so can you connect in your heart with this, this opportunity? Okay, and I want you to give yourself permission to own this. You own it because silver, out of all the colors in the spectrum, has come to you. And silver is quite a high vibrational color. We work with kind of mainly, when I'm talking about your soul colors, there are 9 soul colors, gold being the 9th one. You're the 8th one, and it's usually magenta or silver. And for you, I feel it's silver. So let's see. So I want you to give yourself permission to have this as your reality. And I want you to check in with your heart. And this opportunity of working with the mandalas and realizing this. Is there a specific color again that comes to mind? A different color?
Gold comes up a lot for me, a lot of the time, whether I'm doing kind of energy stuff or I'm always drawn to it. So gold and silver are always kind of up there in front and center.
So what I want you to do is I want you to marry the gold and silver energies together.
Mm-hmm.
And like a vortex, let them go into your heart. And it's going through gently through each layer of your heart, clearing away anything that doesn't resonate, that would be holding you back, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's expanding through each and every layer of your skin, through every cell of your body, out through your energetic field and out to the universe. And I want you to take a deep breath and release.
Thank you very much.
So that's just a good start, so you're energetically aligned to the idea. And now as the energy in that project is quite high, it's important for you to take some inspired action.
Yeah, and this afternoon is all about that. So yeah, I'm very excited to do that.
So don't do things that you feel you have to do. You need to do things that you feel, yes, I want you to start connecting with the energy of it. And this is going to make a huge difference on so many levels.
I love that. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. And I'm so sorry. I actually do have to, I've just seen the time. I do have to go, but you're a star. I've got your email. Thank you so much. This was bizarre but lovely. So I'm going to go. But thank you. Bye.
Is there anybody else that wants to come on that has maybe any obstacles that they want to eliminate? I just see Kevin has joined. Kevin, do you want to come on or not? No, it's to stay at home. Oh, one-time teacher, fantastic. I'll follow you, Kevin. No, if you want to come on, or even if you just want a reading, if there's whatever you're wearing, what color are you wearing today, then I can just give you a bit of insight of what that could mean for you. That could be useful. What about you, Catherine? Is there something you want to eliminate, or?
Oh yes, maybe I should today.
Yeah. Okay. So let Catherine, you sit there. So we're going to work in Catherine. So Catherine, do you want to say what you do?
Okay. Oh yes. I am doing different things. I do astrology, a very particular one, and I do astrology for 40 years now. Then I do a very special chart. That's one side, and I am a specialist in the aura. That's why I'm very sensitive to the colors. I see very well when I see the auras what the colors has effect on the people and why it works. And today need to eliminate it, but the elimination is not especially on the professional level.
Or obstacles. What kind of obstacles maybe? I don't know, whatever.
My personal stuff come maybe in the way for the realization of.
Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, so first of all, I always clear the energy. So like we have a shower in the morning, we shower our bodies, but people forget to shower their energetic bodies. And this is really like, when you walk into a room and you have a feeling, or you're meeting people and you feel absolutely brilliant when you're with some people, and you feel totally drained when you're with other people. That's because of their energetic field. This is why this is connecting in with your energy, their energy. So we want to clear the energy so that you're not picking up on anything, that you're in your own energy. And I'll just give you a quick clearing there. And I'm using these anandamide crystals, which awaken the Kundalini energy, and they are fantastic for they're working on a soul level.
I attest, it's absolutely great. When I'm just sitting next to them already.
You feel it?
Yes, because I feel very much.
You're very sensitive. So it's totally another small little clearing. So what I'm doing is I'm just working on the heart, actually. I'm drawn to work on the heart. So let's just do some clearing of the heart. So the heart is very important center because all of our feelings, good, bad, and indifferent, go through the heart center. If our heart isn't fully open and aligned, then it means that we can't have our heart's desires, no matter how lovely and how good and what we do. You know, we do all the right things, but it, you know, you still might be feeling that you're pushing, and it's because the heart isn't fully open. So energetically, the universe can't give it to you in a physical form. Everything we have that we want to have and need is already here. It's just that we don't see it. Do you know if you feel that as a little?
Yes, I know it's always here, yeah. Oh my God, it has been the case.
Very sensitive. And so I'm clearing as well the back and the front of the heart. I'm going to be a driver to get. There could be stuff at very, very deep in the back of your heart that needs to be cleared.
Sure. Oh, I feel in the back that's the point. Yeah.
So when you're connecting with your heart, Catherine, for you to have, which you know is possible because you can see it, all that's there for you, what would you need to look at? What was the one thing that would be stopping you from having it now?
It's always the pain related to affectional side. It's nothing to do with the skills, which I know I have many, but it's like, and I think it's the case for many people, when the loving side is never fulfilled, you've got always something which sort of pull you down in a way, and it's difficult. Well, not pull you down or switch off when it should be enlightened. That's what I feel. Okay,
so what we're going to do is we're going to realign you to love in all of its forms. Okay, right. So if you connect in with the energy of love and what it would feel like for you to have that.
Oh, it's wonderful. Love. I felt, and it's always the trouble when it's wonderful, extraordinary, and after it falls down, then it's always a deception.
Yeah, but we need to anchor it in. That's why it's right. So what color does that represent?
Oh, pearl and gold, something like that.
Beautiful. Oh, wow, lovely. Okay, so I want you to connect in with that energy, with the feeling of love and the colors.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to anchor them into your heart. And this is going through layer by layer by layer. It's like kind of, I'm thinking more of a gold actually, but it's kind of, the consistency is quite thick.
Yes, and I really feel, and for those days I really think about pearls, I'm not attracted normally.
Yes.
But that's really that color of really white pearls.
Yeah. It's beautiful because it contains as well the a little bit of the vibration of the red, but the pearl is a great healer. The vibration of pearl is a great healer. So just allow it to go through layer by layer, and it just might take a minute until it reaches the back of your heart, and you'll get a soothing feeling, like what I'm getting the image of, like rocking a baby to sleep. That kind of soothing. Right, so now I want us to go back to when you were a baby, and I want you to really allow yourself to be held, to be cherished, to be taken care of, okay? What color does that represent for you? To be taken care of.
Red.
Red, okay. So I want you to let that red energy, and where do you feel it in your body?
I imagine I've got like a cover around.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So cloak. Okay, excellent. So let that energy go around your whole shoulders, your back, your chest, your arms.
And it's red with Bordeaux, you know. It's
oh,
really
Bordeaux
beautiful.
red, lovely. Now this, let's say, blanket of light that's around you, we're going to ask that this light also goes down your timeline and cleanses anything that is less than this. Right through to before conception. I want you to let this kind of burgundy red filter through each and every part of your body, every layer of your skin, every cell of your body, connecting in with that tenderness, care, being taken care of, being cherished. And this burgundy red, this is what it's about too, you know. It's got the warmth of red and the energy and the love and passion and leadership and success, but it has violet in there that gives it depth. This is like we're healing you on a soul, a deep soul level. So I want you to say the mantra silently, that I set myself free to be aligned to this energy. I allow myself to be loved. It's safe for me to be loved. It's safe for me to love. It's safe for me to have what I love. It's safe for me to have my heart's desires. I allow myself to have, to hold, to cherish. Okay, so there's something coming up that you're afraid of having it and then it being taken away. That's what I'm getting.
Yes, it's true. When it resonates very much when you tell I feel safe to be loved, and indeed it's just I don't feel safe at all. It's just what's happening.
Yes.
I always feel sort of betrayed or something, and I say, oh no, the way it comes. I mean, and then it's true. It's a repeating process that
Okay, so can we connect in with this, because it's come up because it's ready to be healed and cleared and eliminated. Just hold on a minute because it's quite strong. So I don't believe in removing and letting. All of our experiences have been there to serve us.
That's
so
true.
What I'm doing is I'm up-leveling. So in every experience, there is always, no matter how bad, there's always good.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not taking it away, but we're up-leveling it to the highest vibration of itself. So this fear of losing it, of losing it, where does that resonate in your body?
Oh, the bottom here, really.
Yeah, the lower stomach.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of the sacral area.
Yes.
This is very interesting. The sacral area is really about femininity, power, creativity as well. Yeah. So, what color does that represent?
The lost?
Yes. This feeling that you have in the lower part. So feelings if you lose it.
It's like mud. It's like wound, like mud, or like.
Muddy.
Yes, you see, and grey and black. You know, like you're in the water.
Yes, murky.
It's really something.
Okay. Right. So we're just going to acknowledge that. If you didn't have this feeling, what would you have instead?
I see a beautiful sort of mauve, not purple, no, not purple, mauve, beautiful
Kind of mauve,
stone.
yeah.
Yeah, like an amethyst, very
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
light, it come immediately, yes.
Okay.
A big one.
And how does that make you feel?
Completely somewhere else. In
Yeah.
case to be there in the mud, probably, I don't know what,
Yeah.
it made me feel I'm in the paradise.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to let this energy of this mauve, purple, amethyst crystal type of energy to mix in with the muddy color, anchoring in that good, amazing feeling that you have in with the other feeling, so that in a few seconds, this will be the dominant energy.
Oh, yes.
So it's like that you're taking this muddy feeling and you're cocooning it in this beautiful energy, and then eventually you're feeding that part of you, this feeling and this energy, so that it's soothed and it's not needed anymore. It becomes, so that it becomes what it knows its potential is.
Yes, and I see, like, how do you say that? When very old plants, they are in the stone. How do you call that?
I don't know.
When you see for example, there is a place where we had the sea and we are in the mountain, and then we still see I don't remember the word, even in French. Les fossiles, in French. Fossile, it's really, it's fossilisé, and it's like it goes in the stone and it gets imprinted, but it's like,
right.
You
it's
see
not
what
like
I
a film,
mean?
is it? It's a. No?
It's, when you see some crystals, you see there are things inside.
Yes.
They're not always
yes.
pure, and things like that.
Yeah,
It's like all that thing is gone in.
Okay, fantastic. So now let that expand through each and every layer of your skin, through every cell of your body, harmonizing and balancing and aligning it to this energy. Giving yourself permission, this safety. This is moving up through your body ever so gently. And then it's coming out through the crown of your head, right through to your soul star, which is 16 inches above your head, and up to the universe. And as it goes up to source, it's like sparkles of fairy lights, And there's something magical in this. So what I'm getting here is like, I am love. So it's like, it's a given that love is you. I mean, you are it.
Yeah.
So you have it. So it's like when you are something, then you become it, so you have it.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like I am that.
Yes.
And yes.
Now let that move out through your energetic field and out to the universe. And take a deep breath and release. And this is like, I really feel that for you here, it needs to be celebrated. This is like a celebration. This is like celebration.
I feel that's what it's the feeling I'm looking for, because that's what I normally feel when I am not.
So we need to anchor it in. We need to make sure that is really, really strong inside you. So it's like that we've planted a beautiful rose that represents this, and and it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows.
Yes.
It expands. Little like the bamboo, really, where the bamboo just grows once it's planted.
Yes, it's wonderful. Thank you.
So if you feel, notice yourself thinking like, that old belief might come in, connect in with this,
this beautiful
this extent, and it's expanding all the time. How are you feeling now, Catherine?
Better, thank you so much. It's each time a miracle here, the session with Marcia, I must say.
Just stay there now and we'll just ground you. Put your hands over your knees and you cross your hands over your knees to ground you. Just doing the figure 8. So they're very good for balancing and harmonizing. Just do the soul and earth star. So what I'm getting from you now is a kind of a sense of freedom. Like now you can fly.
Yes.
You give permission to fly, to leave the nest of what you know actually, to something new, like new pastures. I feel there's something new coming in. And now your heart is open to allow you to have it.
Thank you. And it's true, since the session I do here, I really, when I go out, feel like I'm flying each time. It's a great feeling. I advise you to come.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So that's it for today in eliminating obstacles to success, because using color it's a really fantastic, powerful way to understand where the blockages are on a deeper level, but also we use the power of the color to heal, to harmonize, to up-level us to our infinite, highest potential. Thank you for watching, and you can follow me if you want on colorharmony.com on Twitter. Or on my Facebook, it's color.harmony. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
At the time, the person doesn't, it was sort of a private session, maybe you didn't have to. Oh, it's incredible, because the other time the other person reminded.
I paused recording, it doesn't matter. But it wasn't meant to be, so.
Yes.